I was born in Dubai, بالإمارات العربية المتحدة, and I lived there obviously until high school. I graduated very young, so I moved to the United States when I was 15 to go to college there, but I was kind of too young to go to college at the time. But my mother's side of the family, they all live, my mother's from Afghanistan, my father's from Dubai. They live in California, so we moved, my brothers and I moved there for further education, and we just ended up staying there for a very long time, and I only recently moved back to the Emirates just two and a half years ago.
يعني عمليا يعني كيف دخلتي بعالم الأزياء؟
When I started wearing hijab, I realized that يعني ما شيء, there's absolutely no clothes for women like myself who want to wear hijab, who want to cover, but they want to also be very fashionable, they want to stay with the trends. 9 years ago, there was absolutely nothing that was long and loose and covered and chic. So that's how my journey began. Before that, I used to design evening gowns. And then I stopped when I started covering, and I realized that there's absolutely no one doing this, and there's such a great need. That's how I kind of slowly got into the business of a conservative look. And that was the beginning of my journey. But it's only been 2 years since I actually launched my Rabia Z label in Dubai Fashion Week.
يعني متى كان أول انطلاقة رسمية لإلك؟ كانت هل خلال معرض جماعي، معرض خاص، من خلال أصدقاء، معارف؟
Officially, كان في Dubai Fashion Week. There was a competition, emerging talent competition. They called me. They said, we'd like you to take part. I took part and I won. And when I won, I was able to, this is about almost 2 years ago, I officially launched my Rabia Z label. Before that, it was a smaller business in America. Then here, it was mostly online on the website. But as an official label, it started in Dubai International Fashion Week, the first year. That was about 2 years ago. Since then, I've done Abu Dhabi Fashion Week, which was in collaboration with Milan Fashion Week. So it was a very big show. We had all the people from Milan Fashion Week, all the president and the organizers, they were all there. We were able to show, I was able to show next to Italian designers like Pucci and Missoni, so it was a very big deal. But mainly my shows have been في الإمارات mostly, in Abu Dhabi and Dubai Fashion Week mostly, and this is my first show outside.
هل كان في شيء خطوة أخرى مثلا غير ميلان على الصعيد الدولي؟
I have done other things in fashion. I was invited to again participate in another event. It was the International Young Fashion Entrepreneur of the Year. I entered that, I was asked to enter, and I won the Khalij title of International Young Fashion Entrepreneur Award. That brought me to London last year, and we had a very big fashion industry tour. I did a master class with Sir Paul Smith. I learned the modalities of Topshop, Selfridges. So it was an amazing experience. So aside from that, I've done many other things. I was invited last month, 1 month ago, to the World Islamic Economic Forum, and I was invited as a young leader to speak for my work. They said I had created an innovative market in the fashion industry today. So those are just some of my accomplishments. Because I'm a muhajjaba myself, I feel that I want to be true to who I am. So my intention is always to first think of my sisters. Then second, it's, what do you say? It's like icing on the cake when I have other people like it too. When you see the styles, you'll know they're not traditional. They're very much more keeping with the Muslims in the West in mind. So, and a person who is in fashion and sees this, they can see themselves wearing it just maybe without the hijab.
يعني عادة كل فنان عنده أشياء بيستوحي منها الفن تبعه. بالنسبة لك، يعني شو هي الأشياء اللي أنت بتستوحي منها التصاميم اللي عم تخرجي فيها، اثنين صحراء، العالم اللي عشتي فيه، كنت بنيويورك، كنت بمحلات اخرى، يعني كيف عم يطلع معك
My collection is ready to wear, yes, it's pret-a-porter. The reason I think my clothes do look very kind of a mix of East and West, but very modern, is because of the fact that I've lived more than half my life in America, New York, California, DC. Such diversity there. And then Dubai itself is such a diverse country. We have people from all over the world. I have not had, barely, I can't even think of any negative comments. Alhamdulillah, so far it's been very positive. Even Milan, we actually after Milan, after Abu Dhabi Fashion Week, we were given an opportunity, some of the designers, to show in Milan Fashion Week, and I was one of them too, but I just felt Milan's not my market, so I didn't want to show there. I've been given an opportunity to show in New York, for example. Why would they ask me to come and say, you know, you belong here, you should show here, if the look that I create is, yes, it's very modest, it's conservative, it's for my Muslim sisters. But I keep my designs very, very modern, very up to trend, very cutting edge. So even non-Muslims, you know, happen to love it. So alhamdulillah, I've really had no major difficulties or bad comments, just encouragement, motivation from everywhere, from New York, Milan, from here. So alhamdulillah, I have to say it's been quite positive so far.